here today to officially claim the newest attraction to the city of Westland and claim it open. We're adding to the Westlands Park system and offering to the community. With the help of multiple partners, and I'll recognize those in a few, what stands behind me is a state-of-the-art and one-of-a-kind attraction that is sure to bring families from all communities, and we've already seen that so far. I'd like to recognize some of the entities that helped bring this incredible project to light. First, I want to thank the Downtown Development Authority of Westland for helping fund the project, Sinclair Recreation and Game Time for coordinating with the city on the install, and Michigan Recreation Construction, who actually was out here in the heat putting it all together. We also have, if you look to the right here, those whiteboards. Communication is key. Is there anybody from Communication is Key here? Okay. They donated these communication boards. They open up an entire new realm of having people be able to communicate in a nonverbal manner. There's pictures on there, so please take a look at those before you guys leave today. Also, thanks to the Parks and Rec Advisory Council as well as City Council. You guys, we couldn't have made this possible without your guys' support. So I'm now going to bring up Mayor Michael Landau, who's going to say a few words regarding this project's completion.
Thank you, Kyle. Kyle forgot to recognize himself. That's Kyle Mulligan, our rock star of a Parks and Recreation Department Director. So thank you to Kyle for not only attending, but yes. Again, I want to thank Kyle and recognize you for all the hard work you did in helping bringing this amazing project to completion. It took a little bit longer than we had liked. We did have a lot of rain in early April, but my gosh, look behind me. I mean, look at all the kids that are here. It turned out absolutely incredible. So this was a massive project that took a lot of coordination and time. I also want to personally thank the members of the Downtown Development Authority for the main funding source for Mission to Mars. Our chairman is here, who's going to say a few words, Rob Kelly. We have a few other board members here. Jason Freese is here, and I believe a few others as well. I know former Westland Mayor William Wild and our Parks Director Kyle Mulligan had envisioned a project like this going back to 2019, and with the support of the DDA, we were able to finally add this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have a park for all ages and abilities. I'd also like to recognize the members of Sinclair Recreation for their incredible work for removing the play planet, which will be reinstalled at Lincoln Johnson Field in Westland's historic Norwayne district this year. After the disassembling of the play planet, they began working on this incredible Mission to Mars installation. We're going to have a member of Sinclair up here shortly to detail what this structure has for everyone, but the best part of this project was the design aspect to have inclusive play throughout the entire 20,000 square foot area. They have everything from musical components to slides and climbing ropes. There truly is everything a kid could ask for right here at Tattan Park in the city of Westland. Thank you again to Sinclair, Game Time, and the Michigan Recreational Construction Team for your hard work, and I applaud your efforts. This is an incredible sight to see. I also want to recognize the City Council that's here today. We have our City Council President Pro Tem Andrew Rakowski is here. We have our Councilman Jim Godbout, Councilwoman Melissa Sampe, and Councilman Delano Hornbuckle. We also have with us Kirsten Beckwith with the Chamber of Commerce, the CEO and President, and a few folks from my staff that I want to recognize as well, as they have a integral part in our DDA. Aubrey Marab, who's our Chief Business Development Officer, Kayla Cabetto, our Business Retention and Expansion Coordinator, and Brendan Schroeder, who's our Economic Development Assistant. So I always got to thank them because they put a lot of hard work into everything involved in economic development. This is a great economic development in our community. At this time, I'd like to bring up the President and Chairman of the Downtown Development Authority. I used to be the Chairman, and I handed this off to him after I got elected to City Council, and he's done a fantastic job. So I want to welcome up one of our local business owners and Chairman of the Downtown Development Authority, Mr. Rob Kelly, to say a few words.
I am so happy to see what this has become versus what was drawn out in plans to us and whatnot. This is an example of how proud I am to be part of the DDA and the wonderful things that the DDA are doing for this community. When they first proposed this, I kind of had my reservations because my kids grew up going on the Play Planet and whatnot, and they had a lot of sentimental ties to it. But when it was presented what they were going to do with the Play Planet, to move it to another section of the city, so a whole, so a whole different generation of people can enjoy it. I was completely on board with that. So this is like a win-win. We get this wonderful play structure here for our residents, and we have yet another play structure that's still a ton of fun. And I am so proud to be a part of this group. I'm so proud to be a part of these endeavors that we have through the DDA and working with Mayor Landau. We're just very, I got to be honest with you, we're very proud of both ourselves and everyone around us. Proud of ourselves, the fact that we, looked over, approved, and kind of, helped critique how this was going to be. And to see it is just, wow. So it's just great to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob. I would now like to bring up Diane from St. Clair Recreation, who's going to say a few words as well. Diane?
Wow. I was here in October of 2008 with about a couple hundred of volunteers building the original Play Planet. And it meant so much to me because I actually designed the original Play Planet. When I heard they're taking it out, it was a little sad. But I can't believe what has replaced it. It is unbelievable. It's beyond even what I thought that we could do. And I say that because I didn't actually design it. We had some designers that are far more talented than I that did what you see behind you. And we were kind of tasked with bringing Play Planet to the next level. So the mission to Mars was born. And we decided that it had to be not only accessible, but universally accessible. If you are in a wheelchair or a mobility device, you can get up to 8 feet in the air on a ramp. I mean, that's unheard of in this day and age. With so many other playgrounds making, you're at ground level, you are up in the air here in a wheelchair. You've got a whole section just designed for 2 to 5-year-olds. If you look at the orange section, that whole area is just for the smallest users, for 2 to 5-year-old kids that can play there. There is spinning, there's climbing, there's break-eating, there is balancing, there is so much, there's swinging, there's every element of play in this playground. So we are so honored and so thankful to be a part of it. I have to thank again MRC. You guys, I mean, just rocked it and did such a good job. They installed the entire thing. And the playground in our industry is only good as its installation. And they really, really did a good job. So thank you to them. Thank you to Game Time who made it possible. And thank you for you guys for supporting it and for all the amazing use this is going to give and all the kids that are going to be able to use this for the next 15 years. I mean, the old one was here for 15 years and still has a lot of use. This is going to be here long after we're gone. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, thank you, Diane. So that concludes our little opening today. What I'm going to ask is we're basically going to officially claim Mission to Mars is launched and ready to go. So if I can get all of our boards and commission members, City Council, MRC, Sinclair, the mayor, all of the members of the administration, and anybody else who wants to get in the picture here, we'll get a ribbon cutting and we'll be on with our way. Thank you guys for coming.